I'm so dynamic. Think I'm from a different planet.
What is up, everybody? It's your girl B Octavia, and in today's video I will be doing a reaction, and I will be doing a reaction to the Rkelly interview that Gayle, what's her name? Oprah best friend Gayle King. I'm going to be stopping in between to tell my input, you know what I'm saying, on how it's going and what he says. So if you are ready for that, stay tuned. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe, make sure you are supporting. As reported last week, he was arrested for aggravated sexual abuse or criminal sexual abuse, something like that. He is back in jail. He basically back in jail until he can pay the child support, you know what I'm saying? He like $100,000, you know, in debt with that. So he finna stay in jail. Excellent. And as Rkelly and Jocelyn Savage have done an interview as well, and I heard Rkelly was in the background, but you know, whatever. We're gonna do a reaction to that as well. I'm not sure when though, but let's just get into this reaction. Let me just say that this is a terrible move. I don't know why before people have court, you know, before all of the legal stuff is done, they want to do something like this, especially him. It's like, why?
I am surprised that you agreed to do it. Why are you sitting down with us today?
I'm very tired of all of the lies. I've been hearing things and, you know, and seeing things on the blogs, and you know, I'm just tired.
What are the lies that you're hearing that disturb you most?
Oh my God, all of them. Got little girls trapped in the basement, helicopters over my house, trying to rescue someone that doesn't need rescuing because they're not in my house, handcuffing people, starving people. I have a harem, what you call it, a cult. I don't even really know what a cult is, but I know I don't have one, you know.
Have you done anything that you regret? Have you done anything wrong?
Lots of things wrong when it comes to women that I apologize, but I apologize in those relationships at the time I was in the relationships.
Have you broken any laws when it comes to women?
Absolutely not.
The 6-part series interviewed 50 people, family members, your former tour manager, numerous women who all claim that you abused them. Yeah. Are you saying everybody in that documentary was not telling the truth about you? Everybody?
If you really look at that documentary, which I'm sure you have,
I have.
Everybody said something bad about me. Nobody said nothing good.
That's not true. Your brother and them said a couple things nice about you. They wasn't talking necessarily bad about you. They was just talking about you. He don't see it for what it is. It's not necessarily slander. It's their truth about you.
They was describing Lucifer. I'm not Lucifer. I'm a man. I make mistakes, but I'm not a devil. And by no means am I a monster.
I'm going to name the names. Andrea Kelly, your ex-wife. Kitty Jones. Lisa Van Allen. Lisette Martinez. Geronda Pace. Faith Rogers. Asante McGee. You're saying everything they said in that documentary about you is not true.
They are lying on me.
Why would these women say the same thing about you? That you are controlling, that you are abusive, that you tell women when to eat, when to go to the bathroom, when they can sleep, where they can dress. Why would all these women tell these different stories about you if they were not true? And they don't know each other. That defies logic to me.
Right. Until you hear the explanation. You can start a rumor on a guy like me or a celebrity just like that. All you have to do is push a button on your phone and say, so-and-so did this to me. Rkelly did this to me. And if you get any traction from that, if you're able to write a book from that, if you're able to get a reality show, then any girl that I had a relationship in the past that it just didn't work out, she can come and say the same exact thing.
Are you blaming this on social media?
I'm talking about the power of social media.
Blaming social media and the power of social media on how certain people are claiming that he sexually assaulted them. I don't think that's true. Before social media was as big, he had allegations against him for sexual assault, rape and shit like that. So that's definitely not true. Don't blame social media, blame yourself.
Have you ever had sex
No.
with anyone under the age of 17?
No.
Never.
No.
I have to tell you, it's so hard to believe that based on all that we've read.
I'm gonna tell
and
you
what
something,
the
Gayle.
women
There's
said
one
about you.
I'm gonna
What
tell
the
you
women
something.
said about you.
What women said about me. What women. So nobody's allowed to be mad at me and be scorned and lie on me.
So they're lying on you. That's your explanation. They're lying on you.
Absolutely.
He's very defensive. He's trying to raise his voice and cut her off. Gayle's doing a good job for the person that she's dealing with.
So they're lying on you. That's your explanation. They're lying on you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And his change in tone, if you remember any type of interview that O.J. Simpson did after the crime against his ex-wife, he does the same thing that R. Kelly does. The change of pitch. He goes from very defensive, and then when he's asked another question, he's very somber and, I did not. Like, what is that?
You feel that people have maligned your character.
I have been assassinated. I have been buried alive. But I'm alive.
So I think the point you're making is, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you have never held anybody against their will.
I don't need to. Why would I?
Well,
How stupid would it
never
be
held
for R.
anybody-
Kelly, with all I've been through in my way, way past?
Now he's asking questions to the interviewer, and that's a sign that he wants to be in control of the situation, and I don't rock with that. I don't know if I could handle it like Gayle. I'm saying.
To hold somebody, let alone 4, 5, 6, 50, you said. How stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say you were holding.
That's stupid, guys.
I didn't.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense. Don't forget the blogs. Forget how you feel about me. Hate me if you want to, love me if you want, but just use your common sense. How stupid would it be for me to, with my crazy past and what I've been through, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement, and don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle.
Robert,
Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
Robert.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me.
I'm scared for her.
You're killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
At this point, we briefly paused.
First of all, the way he's standing up and hoovering, like, he's pointing at her, but he's also pointing at the camera. I want y'all to notice that. He's pointing exactly at the camera. Second of all, I feel like he's crying more because the interview is not going the way that he thought it would go. I think he thought that it would be an easy ordeal to get through. That's the only reason why you would do something like this, is if you think it will be easy for you to persuade the audience.
I hope this camera keep going.
No, we're going to let the camera keep rolling.
This is not true. It doesn't even make sense. Why would I hold all these women? Their mothers and fathers told me, we're going to destroy your career.
But Kelly's emotions remained raw.
It's real girls out there missing. It's real young girls out there being abducted, being raped, okay? They really are on chains. They really do have chains on their wrists, and they can't get out.
Robert,
and they're ending up buried in deep.
Robert, we have to have a conversation, really. I don't want you just ranting at the camera.
I came here for them to hear me talk.
But
I don't think he's crying because of anything that he's saying. I really don't. I feel like now that people know that he broke and everything, he's basically ass out. I really don't believe his emotion. Y'all saw me laughing because when people, like, when it's not believable to me, like, I'm a sympathetic crier. And when it's not believable to me, like, I can't help but, like, laugh. Like,
baby, lead the way,